What's up, everybody? This is Fadayz, and this is Thinking Out Loud 5? Yeah, so Thinking Out Loud 5. So today we're going to be talking about learning. Am I in the right place? I think I'm in the right place. We're going to be talking about learning, and this one is going to be a lot shorter. Steph, I'm not going to say people. I'm going to say percentage of. Tony, this is not going to be 9 minutes and 41 seconds long. Getting to the point, learning. So this is my personal story, and I'm not out to disrespect anyone on a teacher level, a parent level, or a mentor level. This is my personal story. Broken lens. 18 to 35 lens. If anybody has any lenses sitting around, I'll trade you classes for a lens. So, when I was a kid, I came up in a foster home system, and if you're in a foster home system, you are not important. You're nobody. You're literally, you don't exist, you're invisible. So going to school, nobody really took the time to help you with after school programs, nobody took the time to help you with math or English or anything. And by the time I got out of foster homes, I had absolutely no interest in what history America had to show, because they already showed me that they didn't care. So I had a boulder on my shoulder for that. Going into schools, if I went against anything at all that the teacher said, I would get suspended. Like, who discovered America? I thought that was such a crock. So instead of the teacher saying you can have your own opinion, she told me to read what was in the books, and I said no and threw the book off the desk, and I got suspended. And I got in trouble. Real trouble. I got a royal. My whole thing on learning is I came up where I was broke, extremely broke. Food stamps, walking next door, asking people to borrow, whatever was needed for food or whatever, all that good stuff. It was my education was crazy because I was so busy trying to survive. When you go to school and you're worried about all this stuff, teachers look at you as not wanting to learn. And in actuality, you know that you have to fight after school due to bullies, or you don't have parents, so you're trying to figure out how you're going to eat for the day or any of that. So if you ever went through that, I feel you. So moving on. When learning, where does learning stop and adventure start? When I was in school, anytime I went against the teachers, I got suspended. What they did was they put me in a basement, and that was just for all the kids who stayed in trouble. Me, I wanted to learn my own adventure. I wanted to experience it for myself. I didn't want to read past history. I didn't want to be conditioned with what someone else has already done. I'm not interested in that. I've never been interested in that. I knew I didn't want to read what somebody else was trying to feed me. And what I mean by conditioning, there's different points of it. Conditioning from TV, billboards, magazines, TV shows, movies. If I would have went by that, there was never a brother that was a superhero. There was never a brother who was a leader. There was never a brother who was on top of things. He was always the sidekick. And I would look at that and be like, I'm nobody's sidekick. So that's one way of learning, being conditioned. Then there's another way of learning where you have parents, and your parents show you the way. And a lot of people tell me, my parents didn't teach me anything. I get that. But watching them, you learn how to do specific things. Getting ready for work, getting ready for class, getting ready to do something, getting dressed, how to speak, how to dress, how to address people. A whole bunch of different, respect factors and so forth. I had none of that. I was self-taught. So in school, I always cautioned the teachers and got in trouble. I had no mentor, so I roamed the streets. So in actuality, the streets was my teacher. Foster homes taught me how to be tough. The streets educated me for what I was. Then on top of that, I started really looking into who I was when people started going off to college. I wasn't going to college. It was a miracle that I graduated high school. Basketball saved my life, and then dancing saved my life after that. So I'm going to make this a 2-segment deal. This one is going to be crazy all over the place. Another one's going to be narrowed down, and then the third one's going to be a series of questions. So the point I'm trying to get at is this. Where do you go to learn how to control your energy? Where do you go to learn how to control your emotions? Where do you go to feed, forge, and grow with your spirit? There's no schools that teach that. You go to school and they teach you a certain type of things like how to work so you can keep the machine going. And they show you how the world was built, and that's cool. And the stars and, all these different things that, you have to learn to get by. And at the same time, they don't teach you how to build your personality, how to actually communicate with others if somebody's down or somebody's getting bullied, or if somebody has talent and you want to push them to become a better person, how to build with your family or friends. If somebody's having a hard day, how to bring them up. I think that's more important than what was. I feel like if you were to learn history at a short time and then it switched off to emotions as you were becoming a teen, and then it switched off to your feeding your spirit as you got into high school or whatever, I think that would be better for the educational system. I got mad love for parents, even though I never really had parents. I have mad love for teachers, even though all of the teachers that I had at 50 different schools never even gave a about me. I still have respect for teachers. I truly do. I actually want to give a shout out to Holly Hammond and Riverside Middle School in Vermont for giving me the first chance at speaking for an hour at the school. Massachusetts weren't interested in me helping. Even though I told them I would do it for free, they still had no interest. So I give a shout out to Vermont for giving me that platform to make things happen and take speaking to another level. So, in ending, basically, today I'm a little off. 2 days ago, car accident. Yesterday, I broke the lens on my camera. I'm not in the best of moods to make videos. At the same time, I'm not stopping. 31 videos, 31 days, no matter what. I thank you guys for watching this. I truly appreciate it. And I mean, you are the adventure you seek. I just had to add that in. Don't stop. Whatever it is you're doing, don't stop. The next video is going to be on procrastination. Peace.